strength, so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we
Yo, we are back, episode 40 of the Not the Same Podcast Sports Show, hosted by me, C. Micah, and my brother over there, Rob Redeem, the 2-1 words that just have fun, and if you don't like it, then don't get none. Bars.
Right.
That's free, next one gonna cost you. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. I'm doing way better than I was a little earlier, brother. That's for sure.
Hey,
brother.
man.
Hey, you remember that game, Open Chess, bro? When
No.
people, okay, so up here and on the East Coast, they had this game called Open Chess. If you was walking around and you was with your homies, foul, punch you dead in your chest because your chest open.
Oh, okay. Chest shot. That's what we call it.
So y'all call it chest
Same
shot?
difference. I got you. A mouth shot is if you're with your family.
It's called Open Chess, brother.
Yeah.
I was coughing so bad, bro. My body was aching like all the one words just got free shots, bro. It was hurting to even breathe, brother. I couldn't even breathe out this mug last night. So I'm feeling good. How you feeling, bro?
Man, I can't complain, man. A little tired, man. Rough day. Had one worker that was sick. Then a worker that was sick came back. Then we had a worker that broke his rib or something, and it don't stop, won't stop. You know what I mean? It's just like the one worker was coming back, and on the way to work the same day, hey man, I fell off my motorcycle and hurt my rib. I'm like, this one word, Jesus.
Oh yeah, you had a day.
Oh no, I had a while. I just noticed C in the intro video too.
Yeah, he took a shot. He made it. He said it actually went in. Hey,
yes,
look,
listen, Mr.
G.
Now go ahead. I'm gonna let Rob. You know they said let another man
Let
praise you. Go
another
ahead,
man praise Mr. G. You don't want them buckets, brother. I'm letting you know right now. My man got some college hoop in him. We done won a championship together. You know, I was on that team. If you want that smoke, Mr. G, you get you another player, and we got some players who can make some things happen.
I ain't never been in Canada before. I gladly cross the border. I got a passport, brother.
I do too. Hey.
Anyway, man, Mr. G, man, I'm so glad you slid through, brother. And if you like Mr. G or anybody else who's watching right now, do us a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. But please hit the like button and let everyone else know that we are live right now on YouTube exclusively. But also hit that notification bell so you can know when we live. Like Mr. G knew that we was live because of the notification bell. Right, yeah, we got to come on up there one of these days, bro. I ain't never been to Canada, man. I'll come on up there for real, though.
Yeah, I do not mind, brother. I do not mind. We can make that trip.
Rob sounded real confident. I would gladly hand out these L's.
Hey, Mr. G, you know what? Here's the difference, man. You got a lot of people who talk sports but don't play it.
That's
we
right.
Actually do play sports.
Right. y'all saw where Jalen Rose got with what's the old boy name that Stephen A. Smith used to be with? Shannon, the dude, the co-host with Shannon, I forgot the dude's name, right? Skip Bayless. Yeah, Jalen Rose got rid of him. Like, dog, you was a one-star recruit playing JV. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Miles. Miles can verify. Skills are verified.
Hey,
Thank you, sir.
Right on, Miles.
These were out-of-shape skills. Wait till a brother get in shape. You know, Rob already on the way. I'm about to go on hustle up. I got about 2 weeks.
You got
for his display time.
That boy about to go on a pass out fast diet. Like
But anyway, man, with that being said, man, we need to shout out our rebroadcast partners, right? Let them know who they be, brother.
Hey, man, first of all, shout out to RYC Praise Radio News. My man Orlando Page had the pleasure of interviewing with that brother last night. So shout out to RYC Praise News.
Yeah.
Rebroadcaster Scooter Praise 365 right here in the Lou Parable Radio here in St. Louis. Also His Hop, Who's Hop, West Coast, Las Vegas. Sam His Hop and His Hop Radio Podcast Network. You know, we shout out to our MTMV fam. Am I leaving?
Yes, sir. You said it right. My team, my voice. You know what I mean?
My team, my voice. Y'all go back and look at how you came up with that name, bro. We got a whole interview about. Go back and look.
Yes.
Go back. All right.
And lastly, man, I want to shout out my brother Miles Austin. He in the chat, man. The 494 podcast, dope podcast. If you are super NBA fans like me and my brother, or if you rock with the WNBA, our sister CB on there too as well. Sierra Monroe, you know what I'm saying? They chop it up on the NBA and the WNBA, and it's all part of the MTMV family.
That's why we always shout out every week, man. We give MTMV fam love, Not just because Miles and slid his tail in here, but because we do it every day. And you can take that for data. That's a little something
right.
for us.
And we finna do one of them nice podcast transitions. We gonna slide into this what's popping. Somebody tell me what's popping.
You silly.
Anyway, man, let's get into what's popping. Rob, what is popping? Number one, KD and the Nets agreed to not trade him. They have played kumbaya. They cool. They kicking it together. Brother, what you think was up with that?
Let me tell you something. KD realized no matter where I go, that we gonna be slaw because they gonna give up everybody, and it's just gonna be me and a bunch of bench one words playing together. And he realized, hold up, I actually got a team here. I can actually do something. So KD, salute to you for not being a dumb one word and realizing and recognizing what you have. You dig? What you think?
I think KD is goofy. You know what I'm saying? I think he is just habitually unhappy. My man was with Russell Westbrook. Now, Russell Westbrook is not the greatest teammate, not the greatest player, but they remember before KD went to the Golden State Warriors, he played for Oklahoma City Thunder, my bad. He played for them, and they took the Golden State Warriors. They was up 3-1 on the Golden State Warriors, messed around and lost their joint, and then he takes his tall, lanky tail over there to Golden State. That's why everybody hated him, right? Then after that, he decides to leave Golden State after they won 2 championships. He was the finals MVP. All of that. Everything should be rosy. You winning all the time. You the best on the best team in the league. You say, nah, I want my own team. He gets over there to the New York Nets, not New Jersey. Brooklyn Nets, not New Jersey anymore. Gets over there, gets his own coach, handpicked. Gets his own GM, handpicked. He gets all his players, handpicked. Plays 2 years. Runs James Harden off. Everybody blame on James Harden. If you kind of look at James Harden like, nah, dog, I ain't got time for these one words. Put on his fat suit and got traded, right? Then after all that, got what's his name? Kyrie over here. Kyrie was acting funny, tripping over the vaccine and all that. Okay, understandable. Everybody don't want to be forced for that. But after all that, he re-signed with the Nets. And then asked to get traded for 4 years. But he re-signed, signed the bag and like, nah, get me up out of here. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah. What you said, bro. What you said. Because
just saying, come on, man.
The thing. He left Golden State because Draymond checked him. And he ain't used to that. And Draymond basically just told him, like, look, bro, you can go sit down. We don't need you. We didn't already won. And they proved it again. Like, we don't need
proved
you. You know what I'm saying? But
they won before he came and after he came.
And he's still struggling because he wore a size 15 and wore a 12. I'm just saying.
He wearing a little skeet tennis shoe. Anyway, Mr. G says, still in Rob's line, KD left with his ball, then threw a tantrum, but still crawled back. And why did he crawl back? Because nobody's going to break the bank on a 34-year-old, basically 7 foot. Now, he is one of the all-time greats. He's still 34 years old, and you still got to mortgage your basically franchise. Just like they was talking about, the Grizzlies reached out to him, but they said you cannot have Bane or Jackson, which means we weren't going to trade for him because even my team didn't want to give up on their young stars. Boston didn't really want to give up on their young stars. Phoenix didn't want to give up on their young stars. This thing is said over and over and over, and KD is awesome, but he's also a malcontent. One thing that I think ruined it, even more than him being people not want to give up the young stars, what ruined it is that this man demanded that the front office general manager be fired and the head coach. And when you do that, he might as well lit a fire to that thing. Like, nah, he ain't finna get traded. Because the general managers he's trading with gonna be like, he gonna do that to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Hey, I will say this, though. Another thing that ruined it, man, is Rudy Gobert. Like, let me tell you something. Minnesota gave up the bank, but they had bank to give.
Right.
And if Gobert got that, that means, like I said, he would have got to a new franchise and they would have been slaw, and then he would have been crying and wanting to leave and then mess around. I'm going to retire and going to do some stuff like that. I guarantee you that's what he would have did had that trade went through.
Right, because he thinks he should be able to get to wherever he wants to get to. But it doesn't work like that. I think it's also good for the league, man, this way that, I believe I'm all for player empowerment. But, bro, you just can't do everything you want to do, my dude. You know what I mean? All right, man, next subject. Chet Holmgren, high draft pick, hurts his foot in the Pro-Am. He was at the Seattle Pro-Am, and the first time The first time this dude, and he's tall and skinny, he got some one word swag to him, although he's a non-melanated brother. I like him. I like his swag. I like his confidence. I like his
love his
game. He nice, man. He's 7'2", he nice. But he's skinny as that man, thick as my finger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He is skinny as ever. And the first time in the very first quarter, when he tried to guard LeBron James, he twisted that ankle and that was it. That was it.
That boy got hit by the Mack truck, bro.
All right, this is what the report said. Oklahoma City Thunder rookie Chet Holmgren, the number 2 overall pick in the NBA this past June, is undergoing further evaluation to determine the severity of a foot injury. Initial exams revealed potential torn ligaments in Holmgren's right foot. Reported that 7-foot, 190-pound prospect is undergoing further evaluation to determine the timetable. The key line that was just in that thing, bro. 7 foot and 190 pounds.
Yeah, bro.
I'm 6 foot and weigh more than that.
Yeah, same here.
You know what I mean? I'm a whole, what is that? Is it a whole nother foot? Yeah, I'm a whole foot shorter than this dude and weigh more than him.
Yeah, man.
That should tell you something. Now, like I said, his game is nice, man, but that's going to be danger, bro. He got to gain some weight, man.
Yeah,
Oklahoma, man. I stayed in Oklahoma. They got some decent food. He wanted to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Only thing I'm gonna say is that boy ran into that LeBron train, bro.
Mr. G Twigs break. This is fact. Mr. G. This is facts.
They do. But if y'all remember, KD came in this skinny also. He was super
did.
when
He
Seattle
couldn't even do the bench press.
He wasn't doing nothing. So give him a year or two, and y'all gonna see some KD-ish type things out of him because he got the jumper and he has the handles.
Nice.
He just got to understand the NBA game and what they doing in that Oklahoma City system.
One more thing about this, though, it reminds me of these big men that play like guards. It's dangerous for their future. It's dangerous for their future. I know nobody likes the post up game. How many people were hurting their leg back when all the big men used to post up? They wasn't running. They wasn't doing the juke moves and all that. You know what I'm saying? They was posting up. They wasn't putting as much wear and tear on their ankles. Look, it's different when me and you try to do a crossover compared to a 7-foot dude doing crossovers. Think about all these big men that have knee injuries and foot injuries and all those type things. Marcus All had it. Chet Holmgren had it. My man Jaren Jackson Jr. has it. AD has it. Who else had it? Embiid has had it until this year. He wasn't hurt as much. Why? Embiid got his big butt in the post. He shot a few threes, but he operated more so in the post, man. I think as time go on, as these players going to want to extend their career, they're going to start getting their big butt back in the post. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll extend your career, man, for real. All right, WNBA playoff update. I did watch a game last night, man. Chicago Sky. They won that thing. Got close for a little bit of minute. That Sabrina UNESCO girl is very, very nice, but
I know everybody. Chicago is different. They defending champions. So first round wrap up. This is what we got. The Las Vegas Aces beat the Phoenix Mercury 2-0. If you don't know who Phoenix Mercury is, that's who Brittany Griner plays for. And so they had a lot going on. And Taurasi was out. So when she got hurt, I pretty much knew they were only showing up just to collect the check. Chicago Sky beat the New York Liberty 2-1. Liberty took game 1, and then Chicago Sky came back and took it again. They blew them out in game 2, and then last night in New York, they handled their business and went on and sent them girls home. Connecticut Sun and the Wings are tied 1-1. It's winner go home tonight, and then the winner of that one, they'll see the Chicago Sky in the second round. The second round actually starts Sunday on the 28th. Vegas versus Seattle Storm. Remember, this is Sue Bird's last year, so she's going for it. But Vegas, Mia Hamm has proven herself. Becky Hamm. Becky Hamm has proven herself. I blasted Las Vegas for giving her that money, and she has earned every
They are nice. They got a very good team, and she has great schemes. Go ahead, bro.
Very good squad. Very, very good squad. They got the Defensive Player of the Year over there in Wilson. And then the Chicago Sky, like I said, they get the winner of this Dallas-Connecticut game tonight. I really hope that we see the Aces versus the Sky in the finals, bro. That's what I want to see. I think that'll be box office hit right there.
Salute again to Becky Hammond, man. They have a very good team. They were good before Becky Hammond got there, but man, they run that score up on folks, dog. They drop like 120 on somebody. You know what I mean? They are not playing. You know what I'm
No,
saying? She took some of that Spurs mentality. You know, they ain't all gas, no brakes, for real. So
yep,
salute to
yep.
them. You know what I
And they
mean?
back.
Asia Wilson is nice. You know what I'm saying? I forget. I don't know who this. They got like a small forward. She real nice. I can't remember the little girl name, but she nice. Miles, if you know who I'm talking about, I'm not talking about the point guard. It's a small forward, dark skinned chick, man. She real
She
nice, bro. Real
is.
nice.
Yeah.
It's not Plum. I forgot the other girl name. But anyway, yeah, salute to the Aces, man. Hopefully the Sky and the Aces get to the championship, like Rob said. I think it'll be very interesting and very good for the WNBA. And as you said, man, a lot of people act like the WNBA is not important, man. They get nice numbers. People are starting to watch them,
Yep.
and it's good basketball. You know, I wouldn't say it wasn't good basketball if it wasn't. For real, it's good basketball, and all of them can shoot. It's like
Yeah.
everybody got a J, man. It ain't like the NBA, everybody can dunk, but everybody can't shoot. In the WNBA, everybody can shoot. Big man, everybody can shoot threes. Leave them open, they gonna drop that thing.
Yeah.
Now, it's not Plum, it's the other girl. I can't remember the girl name. But I know Plum like the point guard, but this is like the small forward, dark skin girl. Cressy Plum is a light skinned young lady. Jackie
Yeah.
Young?
I think it is Young.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Young. I know who you're talking about, but she got bruh, when she pull it, it's a wrap.
Chelsea Gray. That's it right there. Thank you, Miles. Chelsea
Okay.
Gray. Chelsea Gray, nice.
Hey,
Nice.
way to Google that for us, Miles. Way to go.
Nah, don't do Miles like that. Don't do Miles like he be watching, man. I know.
I know. I had to get him though.
All right. Next subject. 3 black females take the podium for the first time at the U.S. Championship. Let us know about that.
Hey man, this is history made. 3 black young ladies take first, second, third place. First place was Connor McClain. I gotta give these queens they flowers, man.
Okay.
Connor McClain, age 17, took first place. I think she lost.
Now,
by,
what sport is this? This tennis?
This is gymnastics.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so this is 3 black gymnasts. They topped the podium. So this is gymnastics. Connor McClain, 17 years old, first place. Shalise Jones, she took second place, but only lost by I think a 1/10 of a point to take second place. And then Jordan Childs, she took third place, making history for the first time ever for 3 black gymnasts to get up on the podium, first, second, and third. So definitely want to salute them because that was history made in the world of gymnastics, man.
Salute. Let's get into the Soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
All right, we are back with the Soapbox segment, and during this segment, me and Rob go into subjects. We go off about something for 1 minute. We go in 2 minutes, my bad. 2 minutes, and we go in on whatever we want to talk about. Rob normally does sports subjects. I normally do whatever subjects, but we both go in. We got a timer that look like this.
Oh.
We got a buzzer that sounds like, I got to put this buzzer on this thing. I do this every time. We got a buzzer that sounds like this. At the end of the 2 minutes, you will hear the buzzer. Rob, I always let Rob go first. Brother, is you ready?
I think so, brother. I think so.
Let's get it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I need you all to write down these important dates if you are a true sports fan. And I'll go back over and tell you what these dates are about. Okay, Thursday, September 1st. Write that down. Thursday, September 1st. A week later, Thursday, September 8th, I need you to write that down. 4 weeks later, on Friday, October 7th, I need you to write that down. And on the same day, it's another event that's going to take place on Friday, October 7th. And then 11 days later, yes, 11 days, I said it, Tuesday, October 18th. Write all these days down. Now, I'm going to tell you why I need you to write all these days down. Because the dog days of summer is about to come to an end, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to watch none of the foolery of the pigeonhole championships, shoehorn tossing, Bass Pro. Look, I love Bass Pro fishing when I'm doing it. It ain't fun to watch on TV.
No,
I don't
it's
want
not.
to see dirty water on the screen and bloop bloop. That ain't. You dig what I'm saying?
Not exhilarating at all.
Not at all. It don't stimulate my sports enthusiast that's inside me. But I tell you what does. I tell you right now. On Thursday, September 1st, college football season officially kicks off. Number 12, Oklahoma State versus Central Michigan. Number 17, Pittsburgh versus West Virginia. VMI versus Wake Forest. I said VMI because I can't tell you what school it is. A week later, NFL starts off, officially kicks off with the Bills playing the defending champions, Los Angeles Rams. Then when I said 4 weeks later, you have the playoffs. MLB playoffs starts on Friday, October 7th. On the same night, NHL regular season starts. 11 days later, the NBA regular season starts. So if you are a true sports fan, write down those days, because guess what? We ain't got a thing no more. The drought about to be over. It's about to happen, baby. It's about to happen.
Our boy's way too happy about this.
Hey, brother, I was in a coma over this mug.
I get you.
Championship. What? Go
All
ahead,
right,
bro.
my soapbox tonight is something a little different, man. So this is for if you are religious in any type of way, this is for you. All right. I have this problem. I love worship music. I mean, I believe my guy Miles Austin sings a little bit. I love worship music. I love all types of worship music. I love black worship music, white worship music. I love all kinds. I enjoy it. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you what I do not like, because we live in this YouTube space, and I'm not going to point out no names, but there's people in the YouTube space that make whole videos doing you remember what was that game, Emergency, where you had to take the bones out of the man? What was that game back in the day? You know what I'm talking about? Operation. They do operation levels of dissection of worship songs where somebody crying out to Jesus. Like, for real? So you like, okay, that one line didn't line up with the word, right? Let me give you an example. Let's say one of your sons was sick and he was miraculously healed. Is you gonna think about what line and jot in scripture, or you just gonna be like, man, thank you, Jesus, I'm so happy. You know what I'm saying? Why is we so deep? Why is we so deep about these things? You know, somebody singing a song and say, you know, Jesus is beautiful, I love him, he's great and all that. You be like, we don't think it is no beauty pageant. That ain't mean that, you dummy. Why you gotta be so deep? Why you gotta be so deep? If somebody love God, they love Jesus, I don't want you doing no operation level dissection of my song. Unless I get on there and get the cussing and I start talking about the devils, get out of here. You don't love God for real anyway. Fake. Bro, if I see another video on that, digging up what's the group I like? I can't think. Maverick City Music song. See, they really meant that, man. If I see, man, I went to the concert. You know what I saw, Rob? A lot of grown people crying. It ain't that deep, dog. Just stop. I hate y'all for this. Gotta love these people, bro. All right, we are back with our debate fuel. Say when me and Rob debate particular subjects, we go for 5 minutes, something like this, like you see on the screen. And when it's over, as the last segment, you will hear buzzing sounds like this. First thing we're going to debate. Was Watson's punishment enough? Why or why not? And we are speaking of Deshaun Watson. Was Deshaun Watson's punishment enough? Why or why not? Mr. Davis.
So I told you he wasn't going to get more than 12 games, brother. First I want to say that 3 weeks ago, I said he's not going to get 12 games or more. People were calling for a whole season. Let me tell you why I feel like it's enough. First of all, public ridicule. The media ran this man's name into the mud, the dirt. Now, what he did, I'm not justifying what he did. See, we all know he needs to get some help. And I believe some counseling is in those 11 games. He got to get some, sex counseling, mental counseling, whatever the counseling that he got to get, he has to get it. But this man missed all of last year. So he's already missed the whole season.
Willfully, though. That wasn't due to punishment or due to, he just sat out because he didn't want to play for the Texans. He wasn't suspended last year.
He didn't play, though.
No, he didn't.
That's my point. He didn't play. He gets traded. He's not going to play till week 12. But do I feel like it was enough? In my opinion, yes, because of how the media did it. That man is done. That's all I'm going to say. And unless he wins, he's going to be up out of there. Man,
I think it was I think it should have been a year, honestly. But I'm not mad with the 11 games. So I'm going to argue both sides. Here's for the side that it should be a year. I feel like the NFL can make a statement against men that do things improper towards women and standing up for women. But here's the other side of this. Because, yes, I believe they should make a statement and all that. Here's the other side. It's not the NFL job to make a statement for women. And if they went to 3 different courts and tried to get somebody to prosecute him and try to take it to court, all the courts threw it out, it's something we don't know. about this. We are not standing. I can speak for my brother Rob. We are not standing with Deshaun Watson and what he was alleged to do, which I'm pure positive he did it. Some of this stuff. I'm not standing with him on that. But on the other end, though, 3 courts, fam, in different states wouldn't take it.
Right.
Something we ain't missing. Listen, if there was video, it'd be a problem. And that's what I wonder, man. Out of all these folks, nobody took a video. Nobody got text message changed. Nobody got Instagram message changed. Nobody got none of that to incriminate this dude fully. And I understand money buy you out of stuff. But normally you find something, dog. But anyway, go ahead, bro.
Now, I'm with you. It's just like you said, they went to the
and
court of law.
I'm not rooting for him.
No,
I think he should have had a year. But on the other end, though, we got to look at the legal part of it.
But
ahead,
I'm gonna tell you something. If you think he should have had a year, it's some other folks that should have got away before him. So I don't.
Facts.
I don't want to. It's owners. You know what I'm saying? If the NFL gonna make a statement, you better start with these owners.
The Washington Commanders. Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. They putting peepholes in dressing rooms and taking pictures. Yeah. And my man still, the Commanders, Snyder's still cool. You dig what I'm saying? He's still walking around box office show. But my point with Watson is everything that you said.
Mm-hmm.
All these women, like if you sloppy like the way he's sloppy, like my man, look, the way that they portrayed him to be sloppy, no text message. Come on, bro. They find Twitter tweets from when you were 6 years ago when Twitter first opened. And I remember when he tweeted this and that mug just appeared. Like, who the heck got the Twitter Rolodex to pull out my old tweet? And they haven't been able to do that for my man. Go ahead, Steve.
Right. Yeah, man, I fully agree with you, man. Mr. G said legal system found nothing, but the NFL should throw the hammer on him. That's what I'm saying. Listen, like, for my personal feelings, he should be suspended a year. But for the stuff that was found in our legal system and where it goes, it ain't about my feelings. You know what I mean? And when I heard arguments about this, right, and I was watching, you know, we all watch sports fans, we watch First Take and other shows like that. When I hear about it, it's always 2 sides. It's the emotional side, stand up for women and, you know, do this for women to make this be a victory for women. And then it's the other side. It's like, okay, what did he actually do? What's the numbers say? And basically the numbers of it. You know what I'm saying? And they add odds. At the end of the day, man, in the legal system, they have to prove he was guilty. You have to prove guilt. That's the thing of the legal system. They go into court, and one person is proving innocence, and the other person is trying to prove guilt. And 3 courts could not they couldn't take it to trial because they feel like their people could not prove he was guilty. That's at the end of it, man. Like, I am not on this side, but a fact is a fact, dog. Yeah. A fact is a fact, man. Like, I think he should have been suspended a whole year. But with that being said, a fact is a fact. 3 courts, man. That man had 25, 26 accounts, whatever it was. Only, one of them still fighting? And he paid off a bunch of them. I get it. And I know he got suspended. And he got fined $5 million. He got to do counseling. And I do think that man got some stuff that is off. Absolutely. My man was going, I know we went over time a little bit, but he was going to massage therapy sessions with a little skeet towel. Now, I ain't talking about skeeting on the towel, but he had the little towel, not the face towel. Yeah, he probably was. Not the face towel and not the big towel, but the one in between, and that's it. I'm covering my naked body with that. Right. Like, bro, he was there for business. You dig what I'm saying? And I believe a lot of those was consensual. Some of them was just, look, we don't want to deal with this. And then some of it was wrong, but it couldn't be proven, man. Go ahead, bro.
I'm going to say this because the last word is I don't want nobody to think that I'm saying Deshaun Watson is innocent. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm not on his side.
Me neither.
The question was, do I feel like it was fair punishment? Why or why not? That's what we're debating. Whenever we talk about stuff like this, I want people to focus on what our topic is, not on not the issue at hand. Right. Do I feel like it was enough? Yeah, I do. The 11 games. And then you come back and play because the one thing that he can't get back is he can't get his dignity or his reputation back. That's done.
Right. That's
and
over,
the media ran him through, and I saw so many other people that don't look like Deshaun do some of the same things, and they were celebrated on their way out the door.
AKA Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Not to offend any Steelers fan, but it is what it is. All right, man. Next subject. When do you cut vets for young talent? Example, Udonis Haslam situation. When do you cut the vets for young talent? Example, Udonis Haslam situation. Rob can speak to this because he is a Heat fan. Go ahead, bro.
Look, man, UD, Great. He's been there for forever and a day. 20 years going into this upcoming NBA season. This man has
Yeah.
only played 62 games in the last 3 seasons, and he
Facts.
signed a 1-year, $2.9 million contract. Now,
Yep.
look, I get it. He put Jimmy Buckets in place, but guess
Yep.
what? UD can do that at on the bench, in the coat,
As
in the
assistant
suit,
coach.
in the
Right.
seat as one of the
Right.
assistants, because there's a gang of them now. You dig what I'm saying? We can go get somebody else. What do you say?
Just James, I just hopped on. I'm already offended.
You heard Steelers. You heard Steelers. What up, Just James? What's Coast in the building? So look,
It's funny.
the thing with the UD situation, like Miami, I get it, but it's almost like we're gonna keep you and sign you again so you can be Spoelstra's bodyguard. Now, don't get it
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Spoels got kahunas because he done went up against the best of them and told him go sit down.
Mm.
You know.
Every
Go
show.
ahead,
Go
Steve.
ahead, brother. Go ahead. No.
Yo, it's on you, bro.
Yeah, I think at some point, man, I think this will be his last. This will be his last. I think he wanted 20 years. I get it. I think at some point enough is enough, man. Like, I don't hate UD. You know, respect to him. The last time I remember him playing, the last time he played, I think he almost got in a fight. Basically, he got in the game, hard foul, somebody's about to fight. That was it. I think it's hard for older players because they feel irrelevant. But at the end of the day, man, you need young talent. You know, I think it got to be a balance, man. Like, if I'm running a business like that, and trust me, an NBA team is a business, right? And you gotta balance your spreadsheet and your payroll sheet. I'm be like, I want productive players on this 15-man rotation. And I know only 10 of them, 12 of them gonna really play maybe, and 3 of them sometimes, but I want them 3 sometimes to be able to do something other than say, I'm just gonna bag Spoelstra. You know, it gotta be more than that though.
Yeah, I mean, he got 5 fouls.
Right.
You got 5 fouls, and they can put him out there when it's time to go goon time, and they have. You know what I mean? But I know last year several games because we got the NBA ticket. And I was able to watch a lot of Heat games.
I need to re-up that joint while I'm thinking about it. Before the season get back.
Right. So look,
I don't need it in the off season.
It was a lot of times where the Miami fans was, put UD in, chanting UD, UD, UD. And the bottom line is, like, sometimes it's just time to cut your losses. But like Mr. G said, maybe he get his dub in, you do 20. Hey, look, I'm about to do 20 at my gig, so I understand what a 20-year milestone is all about. So, salute to him for the 20, but
I agree with Mr. G. Every team needs a vet. Being a fan of a young team, you need a vet. Every team needs a vet. You know what I mean? But I think a vet means more when he can actually still play. For example, like how Vince Carter was.
Yeah.
Vince Carter, he was just on teams. He was still slightly productive, but he was helping the team, helping these young dudes get together. I think that's the purpose of what we need. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating on UD. Respect to him. I believe he's been a very good citizen for your team, good player for your team for years and years. You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying, too, with maybe, you had to cut some vets at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just James said UD is like that old uncle that still thinks he can run with the young guys, gets on the court for like 5 minutes and and face an injury to get out because his knees hurting and he winded. This is true.
That's fact. Just because you lift weights don't mean you got the wind to go up and down that court. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can get on the treadmill all you want. Going up and down full court, something totally different, fam, especially at that level. Way, way different.
And I think, is UD, what he like? Is he 38? Is that right? Or 40?
Yeah, I mean, he's still, but you got to also understand, he's getting ready to become the 3rd player to play 20 years with one franchise. So that's a milestone in itself. Dirk Nowitzki, I think Kobe Bryant and UD are the only 3 to be with a franchise their entire career. Although Kobe was drafted by Charlotte, he was traded the same night to the Lakers. So if anybody want to get into that bag, trust me, I know he never played with the Charlotte, though he was drafted by him.
That's true.
And Dirk is Dirk. I mean, they got his logo. UD won't be getting no logo on the court, but they may retire his they may retire his number.
I mean, he's a great role player, man. And, I know the people in Miami will never forget him. And it's a great story with UD. UD is from Miami. You know what I'm saying? He's not just he's literally the hometown hero, for real, for real.
Yeah.
All right, man.
From
No, go ahead, bro.
Dade
My
County.
bad.
No, he from Dade County. Like
Dade County for
that's
real,
home.
for real. All right, last subject. Nick Saban gets a $93.6 million contract extension. That too much for a 70-year-old coach? Once again, Nick Saban gets a $93.6 million contract extension. Was that too much for a 70-year-old coach? Mr. Davis.
I don't think so, because here's the deal. They don't want nobody else to come up and snatch Saban up. What's my name? My man named it coached Pennsylvania, the old guy. What's his name?
Oh, the one that ended up passing in the middle of the scandal.
Yeah,
I know you talking
yes.
about.
My man died out as soon as the police came. My man was like,
Yeah.
"Take me home." I ain't.
Jesus.
Right. I ain't laughing at my man dying, but it was
right.
like he was living life until, his skeletons fell out the closet, and then he ended up passing. But no, they time he ain't gonna see all 93 million of it, but he's straight.
I think he probably will. I mean, he's a young 70. He ain't no old man. You look at Paterno. That's right, Joe Paterno. Thanks, Just James. He's a young 70. He ain't no old 70. But I will say this, man. Nick Saban is GOAT level college coach. In the wilds of Bear Bryant, who's also a former Alabama coach that was just as successful as Nick Saban. But Nick Saban is a beast, man. When it comes to coaching, man, he have won 6 college football championships at Alabama. 6, dog. And he won 1 at LSU before he even got to Alabama.
So let me ask you this question:
nice.
Is he nice, or was it because the program? And you know what I'm talking about. It's a little different now with NILs, fam.
I don't think so. I mean, because I would say that would be true until it came down to LSU. LSU was not doing much of nothing before he got there. And then he got there, took him to a championship. They was mad because, call him a Yankee. This is a Southern thing. They don't like people from up north,
Right.
But they end up loving him, and as well as Nick Saban, man. I think he's just a great coach and a great gatherer of talent, which is, half of coaching in college. You got to recruiting is almost everything. And it's a lot of people just right there in Alabama anyway. And football recruiting, if people that's near you, that's what gets you going. You know what I'm saying? LSU is another school. They always going to have talent, but they always have the greatest coaches to win. But anyway, go ahead, bro.
No, I mean, do I feel like he deserved it? Yes, he's proven himself. Like you said, come on, man. All the championships he got, he definitely deserves it.
Yes, sir.
Do I think it was a bit much? Hey, that's how Alabama feel. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, I take the other end. I don't think it's enough. For real. Like, they could have paid him more. They could have gave him 100. I mean, they could write in it. What check can you not write to Nick Saban? Like, think about it. Alabama, before he got there, wasn't winning no championships for years. They was like also ran team. They was trash. You know what I mean? Tennessee was running it back in the day, and the SEC and other teams like that. It wasn't them. And then he came there, and within a few years, it's like, okay, they shot up. And, like, man, it's so many players in the NFL that play for Alabama. Like, the list just goes on and on and on and on and on, man. Like, Nick Saban's something different, man. Something different, man.
I give you that. I mean, he definitely GOAT level when it come to college football. I will definitely give you what you just said. But enough? I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, you feel like he should have got more?
I'm not saying they skimped him out. I'm just saying ain't no check that I would have said, man, that's too much because of what he's done. You know what I mean? Like, every year in the playoffs, who do you see? Alabama and somebody else playing against Alabama. It's Alabama and Georgia. Alabama and Ohio State. Alabama and Florida. Alabama and Clemson. Alabama and Oklahoma. It's always Alabama and somebody else.
Yeah, Alabama could lose 5 games and it's still gonna be Alabama because of the ratings. You know how I feel about that. We ain't even about to do it.
Alabama good, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Saban is good, but Alabama lose 2 games. Saban be over there like, don't worry about it, boys. We still going to a bowl game. We still going into the playoffs, and you know I ain't lying.
It's because of the SEC. It's the SEC. All the teams good, and the Big Ten. Big Ten is nice too, but it's the SEC, bro.
I mean, he got his 93.6, man. I hope he does live a prosperous life. I'm not saying I want him to die like Paterno, and I'm not trying to make jokes about Paterno. I'm just saying, at 70 years old, you've made your point. He is not a normal 70. He's not bent over with a cane. My man is still out there running up and down the field.
Yes,
he's in good health. He has 93 million reasons why he can keep running up and down the field. And there it is for Nick Saban. and Alabama. You know how I feel about Alabama, man, because no matter what, they want to make sure that Alabama is there. And that's the flaw in college football to me.
Yeah, it's one of the 1,000 flaws. So many flaws. But anyway. All right, man, that has been our debate fuel segment. Today, we do have a one word of the day, and ooh, it's a funny one. Y'all stay tuned for this. At some point.
At some point.
What's up? It's the publisher here, Mr. Kelly Cole, and you're rocking with Not the Same Podcast. Keep it locked.
This one word. No.
Of the day.
All right, the one word of the day is David Vassay, something like that. I don't know how to say his name, but I know this one word is goofy. That's what I do know. So, give the backstory of what's going on with this guy. Then we're going to show the video. Yeah. You know it, Rob.
So, the backstory is my man is a Dodgers field guy, a reporter or whatever, and he's always wanted to go to Milwaukee. Yep. And ever since Milwaukee opened up their new thing, he wanted to get on this slide. He was super excited. Milwaukee and LA was finally going, and he was going. He got a field trip to go get on a slide. And his last name, it should be that with the way he acted when you see this video.
Yes, it's very questionable for him to be so happy to get on a slide, but that's for another show. Here we go.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, y'all, you needed to do that again.
Give me a second. Here we go.
Yeah.
David Vassay's been talking for 3 days about going down the slide here in Milwaukee. I've never heard somebody so excited about doing anything, and David did do it today. Watch.
All right, here we go. Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap!
Strike on Muncie.
This one word.
Okay.
This one word.
First,
hey, listen to the announcers, cuz.
Okay.
They can't even call the game, bro.
Hi, guys.
That right there.
This one word. That's word. Now, he happy to have a cast on his arm. He fractured like 6 ribs and broke his wrist. That slide down the slide. He's screaming, talking about, oh my God, what'd he say? Oh my God, just happy. Why so happy to go down the slide? They ain't got no slides where he from in LA. I refuse to believe they ain't got no slides in LA. LA is one of the biggest cities in America. Come on, bruh. What is wrong with you, dog?
Bruh, this man on his day off broke his rib and wrist, bruh. I just, and then the hi guys. Like
No. You know what, Rob? This is so goofy. I want to see it again.
David Vassay's been talking for 3 days about going down the slide here in Milwaukee. I've never heard somebody so excited about doing anything, and David did do it today. Watch.
Like they laughing already, bro. Look at this one word.
Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap!
This
Strike on Muncie. Oh no. Okay. First, I want to report that he's okay.
They cracking up at this man.
Man, bro.
Dave.
Hi, guys.
The look of somebody that is uncoordinated. This is the dude that come to the gym, they ain't got coordination but want to hoop, he trying too hard. That's the look of that guy. That's that dude right there. Because I knew when he slid into that wall, he didn't have to break his arm. He didn't have to crack his ribs. He just slid right into the wall. He ain't try to brace or nothing. My man, bro. No hand-eye coordination. Dude just, what they call it? Uncoordinated, uneven little dude.
Yeah. All the way uncoordinated, bro.
Man.
Ridiculous,
bro. Like, what is wrong with you?
That only slide that I can see doing that to somebody, if y'all have not seen the slide, that Detroit slide they just shut down, that's going around on Twitter, going around on TikTok, look up the Detroit slide and how that mug do you. Now, if he was on that and broke some stuff, I get it. But this, come on, man.
My man writhing in pain, rolling and like, you.
That boy was in agony, bro, over the slide.
Yeah, we gonna slide on up out of there. We just what's wrong with this dude, man?
Gnashing the teeth on the slide.
All right, man.
Hey, check it out, man. Hey, have you ever thought, I really enjoy what these guys are doing with the podcast? How can I help support them? How can I be a blessing to them? One way you can do it, hit that button real quick, see? We are exclusively on YouTube now. Hit that like, subscribe, notification button. Hey, share that link because that's how you can see us through YouTube now, or you can hear the rebroadcast on the stations I told you about, or YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. I'm sorry. iTunes, Spotify, or anywhere you get the podcast listen on. You can hear these 2 one words on there. You can hit the Cash App sign. Not the same podcast, or not the same podcast /support. We do appreciate it.
We absolutely do. Just James said that man walked away with car crash injuries on a slide. For real, bro. Like,
on a
what's
slide.
wrong with this one word? What's wrong with him?
Mr. Glass, for real.
For all our people that's watching, man, if you get on a slide and you see a wall coming, put your feet out or something.
Yeah,
brace yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no goofy dude. Just, anyway.
Yeah. That boy was in agony, bro. Hey, again, if y'all want to see a slide that was taking cats out, go on TikTok and look up the slide in Detroit. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed on how that mud was doing, folks.
Like I said, it's already questionable my man is that happy about the slide. But that being said, man, I'm C. Micah.
I'm Robert Dean. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yep, and we will have a live interview, a special interview tomorrow. But, man, we'll check y'all out tomorrow. See y'all later. We out.
Christ lives in us, so we gave us the strength, so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why